All right, we got the Grand's cinnamon rolls today. Okay, now got some heavy whipping cream. Got about a cup of this. You want to drizzle this all on top of the cinnamon rolls. We got a cup of melted butter here. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of cinnamon. And then we have 2/3 cup of brown sugar. Just melt that in. Look how creamy that gets. Let's just pour that right on there. We're gonna stick this in the oven at 350 for 40 minutes. Oh man, guys, that turned out so good, that brown glaze. So I melted these icings. I'm just gonna pour these on. Make sure it's, oh yeah, it's nice and juicy. Oh yeah, guys, look at that. Whoa, that just straight melts in your mouth. Look at how good that is, how soft, nice and cooked. Man, you guys have to check this one out. All right, you wanna dump a roll of Oreos into a blender or food processor. Got a half stick of butter melted. So just gonna mix all this up in there. All right, and the next step, get your crescent rolls, grab your Oreo mixture. And we're gonna spread this out evenly. Now, we're gonna start cutting. Just like that. We're just gonna roll these puppies up. Set it on there, kind of spread these out a little bit. Now let's put these in the oven at 350 for about 12 to 15 minutes and check it out. We're gonna make our little icing. So this is half of a cream cheese cup of powdered sugar. That looks so good. Ooh, those look good, nice and golden brown. We have our melted icing. I'm just gonna pour this right on top of here. All right, let's see. I just died and went to heaven. That was so good. Guys, you have to try this. We got 2 cans of cinnamon rolls. We're gonna grab this mixing bowl. And in the mixing bowl, we're gonna do 4 eggs. Do half cup of milk, tablespoon of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now grab a whisk. You wanna whisk this mixture up. Now, you wanna grab your crock pot and your cinnamon rolls. You want to pour those cinnamon rolls in there. Now, we're going to pour this egg mixture and pour that right on top in there. So now, I'm just going to let this cook on low for about 3 hours. All right, let's see. Ooh, man, that looks fluffy. So for the final step, we're going to grab the 2 icings from the cinnamon rolls. And we're just going to, all right, let's try this out. I'm just going to go straight for the middle. Wow, you can taste like the sponginess of the egg. That is the best way to make cinnamon rolls. Break that open. Okay, we're gonna spread these evenly. Now you grab your heavy whipping cream, and we're just gonna fill in these gaps here with heavy whipping cream. We're gonna grab a bowl with a stick of butter in it. And we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon. There we go. So once we have that mixed up, we're just gonna pour that on top of the cinnamon rolls. Let's bake this on 350 for about 30 minutes. We have half a cup of powdered sugar and just a splash of milk and then a splash of vanilla extract. Start mixing that, and I'm just gonna add some milk as we go. Wow, those turned out so good. So I'm gonna add that icing mixture that we made. We got the icing from the packet. This stuff, everyone knows the best piece is always the middle piece. Look at that cinnamon roll right there. Here we go. Wow, that was so good. That is definitely the best cinnamon roll I've ever had in my life. Guys, this is it. Look at that. Start with 1 can of apple pie filling. Then you want to grab the cinnamon rolls. I like the cream cheese one for this. I'm gonna grab some kitchen scissors and you want to cut these up. 2 cans of cinnamon rolls. So let's top off 1 more can of the apple pie filling. Now the most important step after that is the heavy whipping cream. So we're gonna do about a 1/4 cup of this. Just kind of drizzling it on there. Brown sugar, and just grab a pinch, pretty hefty pinch. Let's do some ground cinnamon. Now let's cook this on high for about 3 hours, or you can do low and really let it simmer for about 6 hours. Ooh man, look at that. Okay, we're gonna do a double drizzle on here. Whoa, that is good. But right here, this is so tasty. Super moist. Guys, you gotta try this one. All right, start out with your puff pastry. All right, so grab your bowl. Grab a stick of butter. Grab a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Just a couple dashes of cinnamon. Let's mix that up. Spread this out on the puff pastry. Now, next step, you wanna grab your Toll House chocolate chip. We're gonna get this right on top of there. And you wanna just slice these up all the way down. Slowly roll these up. We're just gonna set that right there. Okay, now let's put this in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes or so. We got a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, just a splash of some vanilla, a little bit of milk. Get this made real quick. Oh my goodness. These turned out so good. We're just gonna slowly pour this icing on there. I'm gonna go for this middle one here. Look at that. Nice and flaky. All right, here we go. Wow, that is so good. Guys, those turned out amazing.